very soon these interminable long years will seem to you to have gone by in a flash. And so it is important and fitting that we now pause a moment and look back and review and celebrate and praise your achievement over these 4 years.
I'd like to tell you what they have done over these last 4 years. Okay? So the Department of Molecular Biology and Biochemistry, the major, is one of the toughest on campus. Okay? It has very high credit requirement. Our major requires students to do a research project. Okay? And what we mean by that is a real research project, not just working in a general biology laboratory course, but actually working with a professor on campus doing an original research. Okay? And the reason is that way back we looked at our curriculum and we have these wonderful courses, but what was happening was students weren't getting a feeling for what science was about, what it is that us professors do when we're doing our research, why we're interested in solving a problem and figuring things out. And so we wanted to impart that upon our students. And the philosophy is the best way to learn science is by doing it. And so we require all of our students to do at least 6 credits of research, and many of them do 12 or sometimes 18 or 20 credits of research. So you've just heard that they have a high number of credits, very large amount of research. But these 25 students are some of the best at Rutgers. Our average GPA in this major is 3.75. It is the highest on campus. All right? Everyone should round of applause for those students. Okay? We have 22 general majors, again, a highest percentage on campus. Of those majors, right, even though it's the 10th, we have 8 double majors, and we even have 1 triple major. Okay, so Racine and Xavier's going to go on and look for a research position. In Sue Schatzi's lab is vitamin D receptor and estrogen receptor gene polymorphisms influence bone health. Okay, great site leukemia and CCL B cells. Okay, Christopher's going on to Thomas Jefferson Medical School. Okay. And the role of SNX1 in cargo sorting. Julianne's going on to a PhD in cell biology at Yale. Ludwig is going on to do a PhD in toxicology here at Rutgers. Professor MBB, and she's awarded summa cum laude. And Emily is going on for a PhD in molecular biophysics at Johns Hopkins, right? New Jersey Medical School, that he's going to spend a year volunteering. He's going on with an MS in biomedical sciences at Robert Wood Johnson. Right? In zebrafish in Lori White's lab. She's going on for an MS in biomedical sciences at Arbor in primary rat hipponeurons. Efficient T-cell all AL xenografts are sensitive to pralatrexate and 6-thioguanine alone and in combination. Characterization of Mycobacterium tuberculosis toxin antitoxin systems. He's going on to do an MD PhD at Duke University. So again, congratulations, MBB, and he's going on to do a MD in probably 2016. Yeah. Okay. All right. Nikki actually worked for also in Colgate-Palmolive, and she's going on hopefully to the dental school lab. Sasha is going to do a PhD in molecular biology, cell biology, and biochemistry at Brown University, and then going to medical school. Phenyl dihydrazone on cytoplasmic membrane assembly and Rhodobacter cis in Bob Niederman's lab, right? Jonathan was our triple major, and he's going off to a job at Amazon.com doing software development of gene expression in yeast. Zane's going on to medical school at Queen's University in Canada. Okay? Synthesis in Paul Copeland's lab. She's going on to do a PhD in pharmacology at UT Galveston, right? An identification of stable protein-protein complexes using E. coli as a model system. This was in Guy Monteleone's lab, and she's got a research fellowship at NIH, right? In mouse embryonic stem cells. Tiffany plans to go into med school in a year or 2, right? Glioblastoma, tumor cell dispersal, and ex vivo invasion. Michael is second lieutenant in the National Guard. He's going to be platoon leader for a year and then go on to medical school.
A couple words. So we run a 2-semester-long junior and senior seminar class where students have to write about their research, and then in the senior year they have to give 2 oral presentations about the research lab they're in to their peers, and we critique that, and it really helps them to learn how to see. They have one presentation that's like an overview of the lab that they're working in, so they can explain just the bigger picture of what the lab's research is about. And then they have a second presentation on their own research, their own data. And we find, we've been doing this for many years, and we find this is really valuable for when they go discuss, when they go for interviews, whether it's job or grad school, professional school. People ask you those kind of questions. They've improved dramatically. I mean, every year we get more and more highest honors students. We get students who just do outstanding wherever they go. And so I think as part of that, we also have a poster competition that's been going for more than 10 years, and we award some cash prizes, and we just have a chance for them to also present in the public forum their research. 4th place goes to Sasha Mascaro. Come on up, Sasha. 3rd place went to Michael Weaver for his honors. Our 2nd place winner is Emily M. Grosso. And our 1st place winner is Arvind Konkamawa. Those are MBB specific awards, but we also put forward several students for what are known as Henry Rutgers Scholars Awards from the Arts and Science, that significantly more money. And I would just like to acknowledge Brian Chang, Julianne Gerdes, Arvind Konkamawa, and Michael Weaver, who have all been awarded this prestigious scholarship. All right, so MBB graduates, again, wonderful job. I mean, your 4 years probably went by very fast. You did an outstanding job. And I want to thank you for making our department so successful, giving us the highest GPA on campus, the highest numbers of honors. And it's you that actually helps and makes the department. So again, really you should get around to applause. And finally, most important, is the parents, okay? When we first started doing this, it was on a Mother's Day. And so what we did was we gave each of the students a rose, not for them, but for their parents, because it is you who've raised phenomenal students, phenomenal daughters and sons that have done a tremendous job. And so we really owe it to you for doing such a fantastic job, and they should thank you for all the hard work and effort that you did in helping them attend Rutgers and encouraging them and supporting them all the way through. So I want to thank all the parents as well. All right, so that is it. You're done, okay? Congratulations, everyone.